Message that you think that this sends to guys like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, who've been rumored to want to fight against Tank Davis?
All good fighters. All those guys are good fighters, but none of them can fuck with Tank.
Period.
None of them. None of them.
Excellent.
I keep telling y'all, he say he's the king. And this Vicious right here. I ain't never seen a king hold his kingdom down when you have a vicious crew come through. We coming through. You hear what I say? We vicious. We ain't just boxing. We doing this. Be prepared. Stop playing with my youngin'. Stop playing with my youngin'.
Yes.
Davis, colloquially referred to as Tank, is celebrated for his exceptional punching strength. His capacity to execute knockout punches is a crucial element of his supremacy. Davis has an impressive knockout ratio, having finished many of his fights within the distance. His brute force in both hands makes him a constant threat to his opponents, as he can change the course of a fight with a single punch.
When he fought Isaac Cruz, he was 25-0, and he fought that little dude, that little pit bull coming at him all the time. And I mean, the movement, the boxing skills, that to me was the moment that Gervonta Davis hit the scene, and I said, yo, this is one of the best fighters in the world. When did you know he was one of the best fighters in the world?
Like, right even there. In the fight, I knew that I had him. You know? I mean, everybody knew. No, but people didn't know, like, he actually can hit, like, when his punches was, like hard.
You felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?
Facts.
Really?
Yeah.
In addition to his power, Davis possesses remarkable speed and agility. His quick footwork and hand speed allow him to maneuver around his opponents, effectively land fast combinations, and evade incoming punches. This combination of speed and power makes him a difficult opponent to predict and counter. He can quickly change his tactics mid-fight, keeping his adversaries off balance and unable to establish their rhythm.
God damn.
In his fighting style, he uses a high guard, shoulder rolls, head movement, and quick reflexes to avoid being hit cleanly. Davis' defensive prowess frequently frustrates his opponents, leading them to make mistakes that Davis can pounce on. This defensive capability not only limits the damage he takes, but also conserves his energy, allowing him to maintain his offensive output throughout the fight.
Just a small, unknown guy who used to sit at the top of the boxing world a few years ago by the name of Floyd Mayweather. What happens in that fight?
Another relationship gone sour there. Gervonta's had a lot to say about his former promoter. We would say Gervonta was a protege of Floyd, and I like that matchup. I like it a lot. Speaking about how what does Gervonta do when he got somebody in front of him that can be sharp 12 rounds? Floyd is the definition of he is on point at all times, and he will not get caught with anything crazy, anything unruly in the corner. It's just not going to happen to Floyd Mayweather. And so, with that being said, we got Tank by knockout.
Go watch the full episode now.
One of the most impressive aspects of Davis' skill set is his versatility. He can fight effectively at different ranges, whether it's inside the pocket or from a distance, and he adapts his style based on his opponent's weaknesses, making him a versatile and unpredictable fighter. This adaptability means he can take on a variety of boxing styles and still come out on top, whether he's facing a power puncher, a counter puncher, or a pure boxer.
All right. Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez joined here with two-time and current WBA super featherweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta, just a couple of days away from headlining your first U.S. base card against Hugo Ruiz, originally against Abner Mares, who we wish a speedy recovery. How excited are you to get inside the ring and give us a great show?
I'm very excited, just to be back, just to be back in the ring, give my fans a great show, even the fans all over a great show that's turning in on Showtime. I believe that I will have a great performance. I don't think I have a lot of ring rush, but hopefully Hugo can come in living up to his word, and I live up to my word, and we give on a great show.
We know that Hugo's been pretty vocal saying that he wants that knockout, that he wants to knock you out. But we know that you're very confident in what you bring. What kind of fight can we expect?
Action-packed fight. Off of what he's saying, he's saying that he coming in to knock me out, so he have to bring action, to do that. So I'm ready. Training camp been going great.
Davis exudes confidence and boasts a strong mental fortitude. His self-belief and serenity under pressure are visible in his performances. This mental toughness is vital in high-stakes bouts because it allows him to remain focused and execute his game plan regardless of the situation. His capacity to remain cool and composed in the face of hardship demonstrates his psychological strength.
One of the best ones out there is what they don't know gets less respect for it, but one of the best ones out there. Now his mouth a little different, you know what I'm saying? He's the different kind of character when it comes to the mouth. Yeah. Because that's where he's from. But he's really one of the pound the best ones of the crew. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one of the crew, to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do it left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
As
We're gonna have some music on that bit, huh?
Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions helped build Gervonta "Tank" Davis's boxing career through smart matchmaking and invaluable training. Under Mayweather's guidance, Davis sharpened his skills and gained experience. However, as Davis rose to stardom, cracks appeared in their relationship. In a recent interview, Shane Mosley weighed in on the tension between Floyd and Tank. He compared their situation to his own with his son, explaining how Mayweather's constant presence may have held Davis back. Floyd's big ego keeps him in the spotlight, while Tank's trying to rise, Mosley said. It's like me and my son. I had to step back so he could have his own success. Staying too close, even with good intentions, can overshadow someone's shine. The feud deepened as Davis publicly accused Mayweather of prioritizing his own legacy over supporting him. Mayweather responded by questioning Davis's attitude and demanding more respect and gratitude.
How you feel about Floyd and Tank beefing online?
I see it a little bit. I like both guys, so it's like I know Gervonta has his issues with Floyd, and Floyd has a big ego where he wants to be the man on top, and Gervonta's trying to get on top, but it seems like he has to get from under Floyd because Floyd's a big man. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard. It's kind of it kind of reminds me of me and my son. Like I kind of like got myself away and let him do his own thing and let him have his own glory, his own his own glory, his own life. You know what I'm saying? So me being there all the time will shadow over all this stuff. Sometimes, not intentionally. I'm not doing it intentionally. I'm not trying to be like I don't care about the Eagles. I want him to be the best, but me being too close to him all the time takes away a little bit of his shadow, a little bit of his shine. So I need to be, I'm still going to tell him everything he needs to know. I'll get in the ring with him, spar with him, do all kind of stuff. But he has his own coach. He has his own manager. He has his own team. He has his own family. He has his own, his own stuff.
Everyone to see on whether it's on social media, whether it's the comments that are being made by both men. Gervonta Davis reacted to, Floyd Mayweather explaining why he did a press conference on the same day that, Gervonta had a press conference, and he said they offered him $1 million for that particular press conference, and Michael Benson reported this, and Gervonta Davis quoted the tweet and said "lol" on top of it, because Gervonta Davis apparently was quoted saying that it doesn't matter how much money a man has, he can still be jealous. Like, why Floyd would be jealous of Gervonta Davis? Gervonta Davis, I like Gervonta Davis. I think he's a very exciting talent, very good fighter.
He was telling me just stay calm. I always like to listen to Floyd when it comes to big stages like this, because he's the only one that been in my shoes and been like in these type of fights. You know what I mean? So I always try to stay close to Floyd when stuff like this happens. You know what I mean? Just to keep me humble and like have me on the right track. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate Floyd for being in my corner, having my back. Always, you know what I mean? So it's always a be love for Floyd Mayweather.
Well-conditioned athlete Davis consistently shows up in top physical shape. For his fights, his conditioning allows him to maintain a high work rate and sustain his power and speed throughout the bout. This level of fitness not only enhances his performance, but also reduces the risk of fatigue, which can be a critical factor in later rounds like day 1 in